You see the memes all the time. The girl in high school, she didn't want you. All of a sudden, when you got your life together, all of a sudden she hit you back up. Hey, stranger, like this is not coincidental. What's good? It's your boy, Glacier, breaking down the icebergs of life. Today, um, I was inspired to make this conversation because it kind of connects to social media, but it kind of connects to something deeper within ourselves. Comparisons. Comparisons are the thief of joy. Comparisons make us evaluate so much that we undermine certain values. Think about it. Why are we still debating who the best basketball player is between LeBron James and Michael Jordan when they clearly played in two different eras? They both have two completely different entire roles. One is a shooting guard. His purpose is to score the ball. One is a small forward. His job is to be athletic. His job is to, stretch the floor, defend both sides. Like, that's what he's supposed to do. But yeah, we keep comparing them. Now, comparisons have always been in the back of everybody's mind. I mean, think about it. When you went to school and you seen somebody with a new pair of shoes, you were like, damn, I wish I had a new pair of shoes. Or, for example, when you seen somebody, go to a better college than you or something, you were like, damn, like maybe I should have went to that college. You see somebody making more money than you, and you're like, damn, I wish I made that amount. Or I even think back to this meme that I saw when I was younger, where it was like, it was a slideshow, where it was like every image, they was asking for somebody else's life in a way. There was the guy with the beat up car next to a guy with a brand new car, and he was saying, damn, I wish I had that new car. Then it was a guy with the bike saying, next to the guy with the broken down car saying, damn, I wish I had a car. Then it was a guy walking next to the guy with the bike saying, damn, I wish I had a bike. Then there was a guy that was in a wheelchair saying, damn, I wish I had legs. You see how the cycle just keeps going? It just keeps going and going and going. Because number one, there's just so much in the world. And people think they can have it all. You have to learn to be acceptable with what you have. If you do not feel acceptance with the things that you have already, you're never going to be able to fill that void. You're never going to be able to fill that void, ever. When you go to a shoe store, do you know how many shoes are up on the rack? If you go to GOAT right now, do you know how many shoes are on that website? You're never going to be 100% happy with your purchase because there's always going to be another shoe that you wish you caught with that money. Maybe I should have got these. Maybe I should have got that. Maybe instead of getting these shoes, I should have split my money up and got some clothing. You see, there's just so many choices and so many options. And it doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. And when you start comparing yourself to other people, that is when it really hurts you. like I said, comparisons are just ways to take away value from another person. That's why I don't compare myself to nobody, because I have things that somebody else doesn't have, and another person has something else that he doesn't have. That I don't have. I could be a better 3-point shooter than somebody, but he may be a better slasher. We both have something that we can offer to the team, though. You understand? We both have values in our own way, and we still are scoring the ball. You have to know what your role is. You have to understand yourself. And it's not even me just speaking about basketball anymore. This is about me speaking about life. Because when you always are comparing yourself to the next person, you're never going to be happy with yourself. You never will. That's why I even say apps like social media, do not take it too serious. Do not take it too serious ever. Do not ever take social media seriously. Social media is a good way to post your accomplishments, but at the same time, don't post your accomplishments too, because there are haters. There are people that are trapped within their own mind. They're a prisoner in their own mind. And they want to see you fail, so that way you can be on the same level as them. Instead of wanting to be as successful as you, they want you to be as much as a failure as they are. Be careful. Do not get sucked into that cycle. Be careful. Do not stoop as low to a hater. Do not. Do not. Do not ever. They cannot make the changes in themselves to better their life, so they have to bring you down. They can't go to your level. They can't. They don't have the XP points. They don't have the weapons. They don't have the items. They don't have the boss battle. They can't. They can't do it. They can't. They can't go to your level. That's why they want to bring you back down. They want to take you back to the lobby. Social media is just so fake. It's so fake. It's so fake. It's so fake. Like people are literally spending their last check trying to get $500 pair of shoes so that way they can get 70 likes on Instagram. Isn't that blasphemous? You're trying to compete. You're trying to compete with this guy at your school because he got a pair of Off-White 4s. Little do you know, those Off-White 4s, he actually got them off DHgate. So now you're actually investing your time into trying to be above that person when that person was never even above you to start off. You're slaving away trying to prove something that never needed to be proved. It's like you can see so much stuff on social media, because social media at the end of the day, it's just a picture. It's just a picture with a caption. And they can say whatever they want. They could have just leased that car for a day. Put the caption as, trust God. God trusting you with a vision. You look behind the scenes, bro, that man is in debt by $5,000. I say it all the time. Guys who are chasing after these girls without having their life set up, like, their life is not set up too. What makes you think that you and a girl the same age, but yet this girl is living at such a higher standpoint than you are? Seriously, think like that. You guys are the same age. How can she be on these yachts? But you're not. You gotta realize, you gotta know your value. This is what I'm saying. Don't compare yourself, because you have your own value. You have things that you bring to the table that nobody else can. Because how many times do you go on those, when you see those memes about on like Hoodville's page, how they say when you link up with that girl that got 5,000 likes on IG, how she got just a mattress on the floor, She got cockroaches in her house. She got a kid that goes to sleep with hot Cheetos for dinner. She's living a false life. And you're slaving away, trying to go after that girl. It's sad. It's pathetic to see. And if you were my friend, I would smack the absolute out of you. Because why in any point in your life is a girl a number one priority? In my opinion, I don't even think girls are a top 3 priority, if I'm being honest. Because number one is going to be your job. You have to make sure that your dreams are being accomplished. Number 2, yourself. Obviously, you got to make sure the bills are being paid, but then after that, you got to make sure that your self-grooming is okay. You got to make sure you're okay mentally. You got to make sure you're taking care of yourself in here. You need your peace. And then number 3, I guess you could, then she could come in. Then she could come in. Because at that point, those are the 2 important things, I don't want to disrespect, women too much. But those 2 things, yourself and your occupation, they have to go before a woman. Because they say it all the time. Rappers don't say it all the time. People say it all the time. I don't know how many times people got to say it for you to understand. Focus on the bag and the come later. Like, they say it all the time. Go to the strip club with only $20 in your pocket. See how many strippers come up to you. Go to the club and just stand in the middle. See if you'll enjoy your night. See if you'll look like that guy. Versus, go to the club with $10K. Hold the racks like this. Watch how everybody's head turns. Watch how everybody's curious about you. Who is this guy? The fascination, the intrigue. Go to the club, get a section. Watch how all the girls are staring at you, trying to get into your section. They're curious about you. Who is this guy? You gotta realize, when you're a man too, that's why I love being a man, you have time on your side. Like Andrew Tate said, RIP the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? They banned his social media and stuff. It's player versus player. It's a competition out here, but when you're on that winning side, it's a lovely game. It's a lovely game. It's a beautiful world. Beautiful. Everything that you were worried about in the past, you'll realize you have the solution to. When you're established, you have a house. I mean, you see the memes all the time. You see the memes all the time. The girl in high school, she didn't want you. All of a sudden, when you got your life together, all of a sudden she hit you back up. Hey, stranger, like, this is not coincidental. Now, number 1, you got to be smart with that option too, because when they come back, you cannot accept her. No matter how much she looks good, no matter how much you like her, you can't accept her. Because you got to realize she's only seeing the value that you had to earn. She's not seeing who you are. When you find a significant other, you have to find a significant other that likes you, that loves you for who you are, not because of all the worth that you built up. That's what you got groupies for. Groupies just come when you have all the worth, when you're a high value. That's why they don't really mean nothing. But when you find a girl that's there for you when you had nothing, that means that she truly cared about you. And that's different. That's the good girl that's worth 1,000. Shout out Kanye. So, let me take a sip of my water. Take a sip of my wisdom elixir. To wrap this up, trust your process. Trust yourself. Every person is going to progress at their own rate. Don't worry about how quick somebody else picks it up. Don't worry about it. I say all the time, you don't know what life is going to give to you, but you can control your input. You can control how much work you put in. And trust me, it's 99% of the chance, 99% of the time, when you truly put in the work, it pays off. You give me an example. You give me an example of a time where you worked hard, or not even just you. Just give me an example in general where somebody worked hard as hell and it didn't work out. Tell me. Because last time I checked, luck is not real. There's no such thing as you got lucky. No. When I have bad girls, sometimes they say, oh, you got lucky when you got me. No. It was strategic planning. It was saying the right things to get the right reactions out of you. It wasn't luck. I knew what I was doing. There's no such thing as luck. You can't be lucky. You can be prepared. And an opportunity can present itself in which you blow it out of the water. But you can't be lucky. It's not no such thing where you're gonna throw up a shot and it's gonna magically bounce in. No. You know why you made that shot? Because you were shooting the night before. You were shooting 2 nights before. You were shooting 3 nights before. You were working on your jump shot. And if it wasn't a splash, still, your jump shot still was looking good. So when you shot it, like I said, you had to make the shot. You had to have that repetition. That wasn't luck. That was preparation. The opportunity presented itself and you knocked it, you blew it out of the water. So listen, stop looking at what other people have. Because it's always going to make you feel sad. It's always going to make you feel like you're not doing enough. Don't try to kill yourself trying to be young and successful. Don't do all that. Take your time and build yourself up. Build a foundation. Build a strong pillar, build a strong base within your mind. Because you got to realize when you have a strong base, you won't fall apart ever. Ever. Think of the story of the 3 little pigs. I guarantee you the 3rd pig that built his house out of brick, it took the longest. The person who built the pig that built his house out of the straw, he was probably chilling the first day. Like, this is easy, this is the life. Sticks probably took a little bit more time. He was like, this is the life. But guess what? At the end of the day, guess what happened? Their foundation wasn't strong enough and they was A-ing. Life beat them. Life was that wolf. Life will huff, puff, and blow you down. And if you don't have a strong foundation, you're gonna tumble. Don't let life beat you. I'm making these videos because I don't want life to beat you. I want to have a winning record against life. I want to give other people winning records against life as well. Because life is not supposed to be easy. But you should want your life to be hard. You should want that life. You should want that battle. Aren't the stories better when the road is tough? Aren't the stories more legendary when they explain just how hard the battles that they had to conquer, the obstacles that they had to conquer? How fun would it be if everything was just easy in life? I promise you, you would feel unsatisfied in that way. You would. So listen. Stop looking at what other people have. Read your books. Work out, study, meditate, pray. Work. Build yourself. Do actually good work. Put good input in. I can't guarantee what the output will be, but I guarantee you, if you put 10 times 10, you're gonna get 100 compared if you did 10 plus 10. 8 plus 10. 9 plus 10. Focus on yourself. Life is not a race. It's a marathon. Build your stamina. Build your endurance. Because it's going to be a long journey. Listen, I ain't no preacher. I'm just a guy talking.